Hello, hello, it's Mr. Shine here from HearthstonePlayers.com. We are continuing our Paladin run from the other day. 3-0, so not a bad start. I have 7 2s, 1 Lonely, 1 Drop Elven Archer. Pretty strong 3s right here, Paladin. One thing I'm really missing is the True Silver Champions and Consecrate, but hopefully my board presence and my Avenging Wrath and my closing out with Aaarrggh and all that will get me where I need to go. So let us see where we shall be.
Uther versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Okay, facing a Warlock. I have a decent amount of 2s. I think I might mulligan. I have 7 of them. So, I mean, 3 shots. Well, 4 after the first draw. I have a pretty good chance. I think that's a pretty weak 3 as well, as far as I'm concerned here. Alright, I have a 2. That's okay. I'll hopefully draw into some answers as I go. Playing a Warlock, it kind of depends. There's a few different ways that people play Warlock in the arena. I mean, if he has a really low curve and I get run down, it could be kind of troublesome. Like, I will definitely play this, of course, my only 2. I hope that I can get some 3-drop coming up here, because missing a turn 2, especially since he had a 1-drop. If he's like a zoo, has ways to buff. Okay, yep, that's actually trouble. If he has a deck like that. Well, at least I have this. I don't think it's worth it for me to attack. The only reason, well, if he has like a Scarlet Crusader, or no, a Shattered Sun Cleric, that would be bad, making this a 3/4. And if he has that, I almost feel like I should just hit this now anyways. Although if he has a Mortal Coil, it's not as good, but I think I want to hit this once. I'm going to do it. I mean, it trades for any of these anyways. It's not that great, but it's a concerning start for me.
Give me a quest.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And he has a Mortal Coil. I think I just lost. I think I just lost the game. Which is a bit unfortunate. I'm going to need to find some way to get through him. Well, that was a really good play, and I don't have that many ways right now. Like, I don't have a True Silver. If I had a True Silver, this would not be a very good play for him, because I would have cleared it right away. So it's actually kind of risky. Probably a wrong play, honestly, to make that move. Considering that I am a Paladin, and I have the potential to do other stuff. So, this is going to trade anyways. I think that I have to... Boy, Spectral Knight. So Spectral Knight just to hopefully ensure that I kill this questing. It's going to get some pretty good value on me. I could Consort. I could Ventrico. If he decides to go face, he's going to hit me for a decent amount of damage, and I'm going to have to trade this off anyways. So I'm going to do it that way. I'd probably rather do Spectral Knight. The downside is if he has like a Dark Iron Dwarf, I'll be a bit sad. But I think it's going to be too tempting for him to just go face. He probably will just go face anyways, actually. But this gives me a better chance. I guess he can't freeze it yet. Maybe I do this in case he has a Sludge Belcher.
Let me move quickly.
Oh, well. The game is just lost, so it doesn't really matter. I guess if I get my Avenging Wrath and can find a way to board clear, but I don't have that many comeback mechanics in this deck.
Do you like to play with fire?
Alright. I think I have to make that trade. Yeah, I do have to make this trade. And now, I don't know if this is that great here, because he could have a spell. The good news is that the Rockjaw Trogg might help counteract a spell, or I just do this and try to stem some of the bleeding. But what do I do after that is the downside. Because he can just go face and this can't do anything. So I think I actually go with this, set myself up for spells. But I guess I don't even kill this now. I have to take 7. Just trying to get some extra things on the board. Alright, take 10 right now. I think I can stop 1, but again, I'm in the same position that I'm just in a terrible position. I guess I could hope for an Aaarrggh and draw the consort. Let's go with that. If I don't die this turn, I can draw Aaarrggh and heal myself. That's maybe the only hope I have. Yeah. He just had a really strong start, and the fact I don't have a true silver is pretty much what sealed this game, I think. Oh, wait. Well, I still am 2 down. So I'm alive, but not very much. That's the only play I can make. He is 2 damage off lethal. If he had it before, he would have used it, so... Okay. Well, that was just one that the early game didn't go my way. And can't really do much about it. Alright, I do not want to need this again. Again, a pretty weak 3. Easy to remove for a shaman. I have 7 2s. Yeah, it's probably maybe a better 3, I don't know. Probably going to play this on turn 2, unless I get another 2-drop. Even though it's a bit sad. I still get the 3-2 out there. It's better than the 1-1. It can deal with all totems if he doesn't have a 3 or a 2. But he will almost certainly have a drop here. Alright. I do make that trade. Now. Turn 3. Playing this is probably fine. I can later on buff. It's too bad that I can't use that heal though. But the raid leader, I guess, can help this out potentially if he has something that's pretty strong as a 3. He sells his coin, of course. Okay. This is a good situation for me, actually. Good time for me to bring a few things out. And then my raid leader actually might get some value. Now we're dealing with Firewalker. I've never played a shaman that has the Firewalker. Doesn't have it. He has a coin. Oh, he's not gonna have. Oh my. Alright. Do I deal with this now? He still has his coin. I'm trying to think whether or not. Probably is best for me to put the raid leader out right now. But then I have to trade both these into this, which is... This is just a bad... Not a very good spot to be in. I'm trying to think whether it's worth me putting the Bloodsail Raider out, or just summoning a dude as a 2/1. I think he has a coin, so he could coin out a Fire Elemental. And I guess at that point it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to make this trade right now. I'm going to trade up. I'm going to do Raid Leader. If I play the Bloodsail Raider, it gets killed because he'll coin into the Fire Elemental anyways. So I might as well just summon the dude. So I have the board, but a very weak board if he's able to continue to play on curve. and card advantage will dwindle. Here we go. Fire Elemental, and I guess I just Archmage. Yeah. That's not good. I think I just Archmage. And I think I do make... well, no. In case there's another way to deal 1 damage. I could Venture Co. But then it's an even trade as well. Yeah, I think Archmage is probably fine, and I will make this trade. If he has like another Fire Elemental or something. But coin Fire Elemental, really strong. I am certainly behind. If he has like a Hex, I have this as maybe, you know, a potential comeback mechanic. If he decides not to make this trade, I can maybe clear. But if he has the answers, I'm in dire straits. Interesting, okay. So with that in mind, 9 damage. It's really unlikely that it would all hit that, so I don't think that's what I'd do. But I do make this trade, the 1, and I think I will put a few things out. What do I put the Venture Co out? Because he's going to do this, probably. Maybe. Or he has another way to remove. McWhorper, Bloodsail Raider. Maybe now's a good time to get the Venture Co out, actually.
Don't blink.
The reason I say that is because, yeah, if he has a way to remove this, at least I can kill this. And I have Avenging Wrath afterwards.
Move quickly.
Questions do I summon a dude? I think I will get a MechWarper out. It's a little threatening. And he might want to make... unlikely that he's going to make that trade. But even with this out here, at least now I have Avenging Wrath, which can be played and then summon a dude. So my turn doesn't really get affected too much by this negative ability. And maybe he's afraid of it. And then I'd be fine with the 1-for-1. But I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, wow. Okay. It's fine. Let's see how many Fire Elementals he has. Every Shaman deck is made better with Fire Elementals. Could almost literally never have enough. If he just plays a bunch of dudes down, I'm going to crush him with Avenging Wrath. But if he has some sort of other removal, then I'm set back again. I'm really surprised that he made that trade. I've been able to get some value from the Archmage. Okay. So yes, he has that. Now, it's really tempting to Avenging Wrath. But the thing is, though, 5 need to hit this. And that's over half of the shots. So if I doesn't, I mean, I'd have to do a trade, and that would not be worth doing. So I think instead, I might just do this. And I guess a Bloodsail Raider, too. I'm almost certainly going to Avenging Wrath this turn now. He is outvaluing me with his huge drops. What was it? His turn 5 he coined Fire Elemental. Turn 6 he played Aaarrggh. Turn 7 he did that. Oh my. That was really good. Alright. Well, probably lost. Do I just do this. 8 damage. That's not too great, is it? Yeah. I guess I have to do this? Do I hope... thing is, if it doesn't kill that... Ugh, it's not very good right now, is the problem. I guess I just make this trade and play 2 of these. It's better than his board. Or do I do this and just deal with the fact that he can do that? He'll hit me for more damage. Like if he has a what? If he has a Bloodlust or something, then he just wins. Because I hit this, he has 9, 18 plus 6. So he kills me if he has a Bloodlust. I really don't like doing this though. Do I just risk it? I'm risking it. I might have just lost, but I'm gonna take the damage otherwise. I think this is like the winning position, like to try to get the board and to fight for the board here. Okay. Wow, look at this. Alright. Ooh. That's pretty good. Oh man, do I just do this? Do I Blessing of Kings this? And Avenging Wrath to clear board? I think I might. There's a decent, well, it's a 50% chance to kill that. Or do I just buff this, hit this, and then summon a dude and hope he can't get through it? Because if he can get through it, I lose. Coin flip though. No, I guess at this point I pretty much have to put my eggs in the basket. But this is another loss.
Just me and Mr. Fight. You know, take candle.
All those things are really good against my board. Ah. Not over yet, everyone.
Reporting for duty.
Not over yet. That or this. Probably this. I would love to get rid of that, but who knows? Oh, what a great top deck. What a fantastic top deck. He's able to just draw a few cards. He hasn't, it's kind of, alright. It's funny because he had like, he played continuous big minions until I used that Avenging Wrath. Look at that. The totem he wants. Everything is coming up, not me.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, 2 quick losses.
Well played. Handle it. The victory.
And that one was won by Fire Elemental, turn 5, Ogre, turn 6, Fire Elemental, turn 7.
Princess Jane.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Alright. I have decent 3s. It's tempting for me to keep a Blessing of Kings, but no, not against a mage who has the Polymorph and Fireball. Making big things doesn't really matter at that time. hopefully he will not have a strong start, like a 1-drop. My chances will diminish significantly if he has a 1-drop. He mulliganed all 3 though, so better chance he doesn't have a 1-drop. So I have a curve all the way through. I don't really have a good reason to coin out the Mech Warper, unfortunately, on turn 1. Now I do. I don't have that many mechs in this deck. I have one. Whatever this is probably going to eat removal. It really doesn't matter much. Do I even have any mechs that are 3 mana? I don't think so. So that's fine. I'm thinking that Frostbolt will probably get eat him here, and then I play a Bloodsail. Downside is, of course, I have a 2/3 on turn 3 instead of a 3/2, because it's more likely to do worse against his 3-drop. If he doesn't have a removal or something, I have a better chance. Shadow Sun Cleric will hurt. I'm wondering whether it's worth it for me to do this trade or not.
Let me.
Shadow Sun Cleric pretty much ends me. Oh, good. He sells the... Oh no, I have the coin. Haha. Well, excellent. He doesn't have a turn 3, which is really good for my Cobra, because I can deal with his turn 4. So that was awesome for me, because I have a curve. In fact, if he plays a dumpy thing here, I can Dark Iron Dwarf and deal with a 2-1. Alright, really slow. Doesn't want to play it. It's fine with me. I have a good turn 4 and I have a decent turn 5. Obviously the Cobra was pretty good here.
What to do? What to do?
That's really tempting here. Because I expect... Well, I'll do that afterwards, it's fine. I'm going to stay on curve now. And then I expect a Flame Strike or something coming up. I don't know what he's doing exactly. If he doesn't do anything this turn, I actually might just sit. Because he could have a Mind Control tech or something. I don't know what he's playing at. Yes, he certainly has a Flame Strike, right? He might have a Blizzard right here.
What to do?
He pretty much just gave up the early game and said, like, I am just going to take damage and wait for AoE. So if I would play this right now, he's going to Flame Strike, but maybe he won't Flame Strike with this on the board, that's the thing. 9, 10, 11. I guess I have this to deal extra damage the following turn. I don't think I'm going to summon a dude. I think I'm just going to weather whatever storm he has here. He hasn't been able to deal with it before. If he doesn't kill anything, then I storm on champion and win. He needs like freeze. You have to kill something here. Okay, I win.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That was, I get the feeling that this card did a lot of work, my Cobra there. That was a very perplexing game.
Ethan versus Rexar! Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Alright, not a bad start. Raid leader though, I don't think I want him. I'm okay with these two. Well, that's things. Lots of twos. At least they're here early. Oh my, so many twos. Alright, looks like a 2-3s. Time to shine. Ooh, look at that. Do I Mani Berserker? Probably Mani Berserker. Scariest one to deal with on this board. I have the ability to break weapons. I have the ability to totally screw myself over with Muster for Battle. I'm almost certainly playing Muster for Battle this turn because it's great. Also good against these 1/1s. Oh, that's really good. Not the 75, not the 25. Oh no, not the 50. That's too bad. That is too bad. I think I still play this. It's a good chance I will not lose all of them
Reporting for duty. Job done.
to this. Now he just needs to have an Unleash the Hounds. Oh, that he top decks. Okay. Is this constructed? Is he gonna get perfect RNG with the knives? At least he didn't get perfect RNG with the knives. It's really annoying. So nothing could have gone... Almost nothing could have gone worse for me this start. That's really, really rough. Do I just put these two out? I think I just put these two out.
Let me for justice. Job done.
Yeah. And all of it would have been much different if the knife juggler didn't get both knives. And yeah, that's a 25% chance situation happening, the fact that he was just able to kill my my 2-3 there. So that was unfortunate. And then of course the top deck Unleash the Hounds with the knife juggler. Now he just needs to have a shredder or like a Yeti or something like that to really round this out, this nightmare start. At least that miss was good for me, at least. But getting more value is a bit sad. Oh no, another thing. Okay. So, I lose. Again, one of those games that just lose. Because everything is going his way. I guess I do this because I have to. Making this have 2 is probably fine.
For justice.
But he can burn me down now. So the game's just over. I don't have any heals. I guess I have the 1 heal in this deck. But Yeah. I don't think there's like any way to come back from that, the way this game has gone. Unless I had a consecration or something. And of course that too. This game is called Nothing Right.
Victory.
Well, I think that was disappointing, and I think that that was pretty unlucky. The fact this deck ended up a 4 and 3. So I think it was definitely a better deck. But that last game was an instant loss. And, well, the Warlock game, the questing, that was a lack of me having a True Silver. And of course, I never had the option to pick a True Silver. But if I had it, who knows if it would have been in the deck. But that was just a Warlock gambles. If I have a True Silver, I probably win. Otherwise, he wins. Ooh. Oh. It's a legendary. It's not the greatest legendary in the world, but I will take it. I like getting legendary cards. At the very least, it's 400 dust that I can convert into another card. So, yeah. Well, yeah, a Paladin cut short in the prime of his life. A bit sad, but such is life in the arena sometimes. That's how it goes. I will probably be fortunate in another run. Anyways, I've been Mr. Shine. I will see you next time.